Today, another Qvenger spy has finally been revealed, and I will tell you guys who that person is in a minute. So today, I infiltrated an island that has Wonky Land and Sinister Strip. I went there alone, and the reason why that is because Ben Bowler, the Qvenger leader, had started kidnapping, well, he and his men started kidnapping the sprites on the island. And almost every sprite on that island is gone, like kidnapped. So I went to infiltrate it, and before I continued, I found one of my good friends, who is Miles Hempstead, injured. Like, he was shot, but thank God he wasn't killed or anything. So just as I had found him, I asked if he was okay, and then I told him to go and contact the Marcus Hunt to seek a medical emergency. Yeah, so he left the island and had done that. And then I continued infiltrating the island, and then all of a sudden I found a Qvenger spy that was stealing, well, trying to kidnap more sprites. And then just as I spotted him, I had started shooting at him, and then all of a sudden he spotted me, and then both of us went into a duel of fate. Well, you know what it's called. We had a duel together. None of us were killed, and then all of a sudden, after like how many hits the Qvenger spy got, then he had revealed himself. And I was quite surprised to see who it was. And that Qvenger spy that revealed himself trying to steal the sprites, his name is John Buttery. And of course, he's been friends with Benjamin Bowler. And that is another person that has betrayed me. So after John Buttery had revealed himself, I asked, "Why are you doing this?" He said to use the sprites that the Qvengers kidnap. They're going to use the sprites for test subjects, and also to try and make the Qvengers powerful. Next after that, Ben Bowler in his helicopter, well, the Qvenger leader Ben Bowler came to pick up John, and then John all of a sudden electrocuted me, knocking me onto the ground. And then all of a sudden he got in the helicopter, and I saw the kidnapped sprites in the pods, and then all of a sudden John waved to me, "Farewell, Marcus," and then they flew off. And then after that, I left the island. But yeah, guys, so John Buttery is one of the Qvenger soldiers, one of the Qvenger spies who was with General Wormsley, General Adams, Ben Bowler, who had killed one of my Z-Rexes a year ago. I was very surprised that John Buttery didn't kill me, but instead knocked me onto the ground by electrocuting me. So at some point, as I said, we will rescue the kidnapped sprites and bring them home. And as of today, the Marcus Hunt have started building a sprite garden. So if any of the sprites want to come and live in the sprite garden, they can, or they can just return to their island, which is their home, basically. So it's up to the sprites, most of the sprites, or you know what I mean, it's up to sprites whether they want to stay in the garden or return to the island after they have been rescued. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys next time. Max Plume, out.